The very word jungle often conjures images of peril and impenetrability. It speaks to us of a world fraught with danger, a place where one might easily become lost. We imagine tangled vines that trip the unwary, unseen creatures watching from the shadows, and a constant humid heat that saps one's strength. For centuries, these great forests have been depicted in stories as the ultimate wilderness, a green maze that guards its secrets fiercely. They are the settings for adventures, the last truly wild places on our maps, where the unknown still reigns supreme and every rustle in the undergrowth could signal a hidden threat or a startling discovery. This reputation, born of fear and fascination, has long defined our relationship with these extraordinary realms. And yet, this perception of the jungle as merely a dangerous obstacle is a profound oversimplification of a far more intricate truth. It is a view that overlooks the sheer wonder and complexity of what is, in reality, one of the most vibrant and life-filled environments on our planet. Beyond the initial sense of foreboding lies a world of unparalleled beauty and staggering diversity. These are not just collections of trees. They are bustling, vertical cities of life, where millions of species interact in a delicate and ancient dance. To step into the jungle is not just to face a challenge, but to enter a living, breathing cathedral of nature, one that has been evolving for millions of years. This green labyrinth is, in fact, an exquisitely organized system. It is a world where every single organism, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, has a role to play in the grand scheme of things. The symphony of sounds, the calls of birds, the buzzing of insects, the distant cry of a monkey, is the pulse of a healthy, functioning ecosystem. It's a testament to the incredible power of life to adapt and thrive in every available niche. The initial feeling of being overwhelmed by the sheer density of it all soon gives way to a sense of awe. One begins to see the patterns, the connections, and the sheer genius of nature's design in this seemingly chaotic environment. Our historical fear of the jungle stems from our unfamiliarity with its complex rules and rhythms. We are outsiders in this domain, visitors to a world that operates on a different timescale and with a different set of priorities. But if we can set aside our preconceptions and look closer, we find not a monster to be tamed, but a treasure to be understood and cherished. The mysteries of the jungle are not there to threaten us. Rather, they are invitations to explore, to learn, and to appreciate the profound richness of life on Earth. The true adventure lies not in conquering the jungle, but in allowing ourselves to be humbled by its magnificence. Tropical rainforests, or jungles, are far more than just remote, exotic locations on a map. They are, in a very real sense, the lungs of our world and the vibrant, beating heart of its biodiversity. Occupying only a small fraction of the Earth's surface, these incredible ecosystems are home to more than half of all living species of plants and animals found on land. This staggering concentration of life is what makes them so vitally important. From the tiniest fungi breaking down fallen leaves on the forest floor to the majestic eagles soaring above the canopy, the sheer variety of life is almost beyond comprehension. These forests are the planet's primary laboratories for evolution. The global significance of these forests extends far beyond the life they contain within their borders. They play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate and weather patterns. Through a process called transpiration, the vast number of trees release enormous quantities of water vapor into the atmosphere. This moisture forms clouds that can travel thousands of miles, providing essential rainfall to regions far away from the forests themselves. In this way, the health of the Amazon rainforest, for example, directly influences weather in other parts of the world. They are giant, natural air conditioners and water purifiers, working tirelessly to maintain the stability of our planet's systems. This incredible richness of life is a direct result of the warm, stable, and wet climate found near the equator. With consistent temperatures and abundant rainfall throughout the year, plants can grow continuously, providing a constant source of food and shelter for an astonishing array of animals. This stability has allowed for millions of years of uninterrupted evolution, leading to the highly specialized relationships we see today. We find plants that can only be pollinated by a single species of insect, and frogs that raise their tadpoles in the tiny pools of water collected in the leaves of bromeliad plants. It is a world of intricate connections and dependencies. The sheer scale of this biodiversity is a treasure trove for humanity, holding untold potential. Many of the medicines we rely on today were first discovered in rainforest plants, and countless more are waiting to be found. These forests also contain genetic resources that could be vital for developing more resilient crops and solving future agricultural challenges. By allowing these ecosystems to disappear, we are not just losing beautiful landscapes and fascinating creatures. We are, in effect, tearing out pages from the book of life before we have even had a chance to read them, potentially losing answers to problems we have not yet even faced. To truly understand the jungle, one must look at it not as a flat landscape, but as a multi-story building teeming with life on every floor. This vertical structure is one of the keys to its incredible diversity, as it creates a multitude of different habitats stacked one on top of the other. At the very bottom is the forest floor, a dimly lit world where only about 2% of the sunlight trickles through. It is a realm of decay and renewal, covered in a thin layer of fallen leaves, twigs, and other organic matter. Here, fungi, termites, and giant earthworms work as the cleanup crew, recycling nutrients back into the soil with remarkable efficiency. Just above the floor is the understory layer, a region of relative gloom populated by shorter trees and leafy shrubs that are adapted to low light conditions. It is a world of shadows and dappled light, home to animals that thrive in this sheltered environment. You might find a jaguar in the Amazon, patiently stalking its prey, its spotted coat providing perfect camouflage against the leafy backdrop. This is also the domain of countless insects, amphibians, and reptiles, many of which spend their entire lives without ever venturing much higher. The air is still and humid, thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying vegetation. Rising above the understory is the main event, the canopy. This is a dense, interlocking roof of leaves and branches, formed by the crowns of tall trees that can reach heights of over 30 meters. This is where the majority of life in the rainforest is found. Bathed in sunlight, the canopy is a bustling, vibrant world of flowers, fruits, and leaves, providing a veritable feast for its residents. Monkeys, sloths, and toucans move through this treetop world, often spending their entire lives here. It is a dynamic and competitive environment, a green sea of life where the struggle for sunlight, food, and space is played out every single day. Finally, towering above even the dense canopy, are the giants of the forest, the emergent layer. These are the tallest trees, some reaching up to 60 meters or more, that have pushed their way above the continuous green roof below. Their crowns stand isolated, exposed to the full force of the sun and wind. This lofty realm provides a unique vantage point for birds of prey, such as the harpy eagle, which can survey the canopy below for unsuspecting sloths or monkeys. It is also a favored nesting site for many birds, and a home for certain species of butterflies that thrive in the direct sunlight, completing the jungle's magnificent vertical world. Our planet is adorned with several distinct and magnificent jungle regions, each with its own unique character and cast of creatures. The Amazon rainforest in South America is the largest of them all, a vast basin that cradles unparalleled biodiversity. It is a world of water, defined by the mighty Amazon River and its thousands of tributaries. Here, one can find the elusive jaguar, the slow-moving sloth hanging from cecropia trees, and the brilliantly colored poison dart frogs, whose vibrant skin warns predators of their toxicity. The Amazon is also home to the pink river dolphin, a creature of myth and legend that navigates the murky waters of the river system. Journeying across the Atlantic to Africa, we find the Congo Basin, the world's second largest tropical rainforest. This is a forest of giants, both in terms of its trees and its inhabitants. It is the realm of our closest living relatives, the chimpanzees and the critically endangered gorillas, whose complex social lives play out in the deep forest clearings. The Congo is also home to the secretive forest elephant, a smaller, distinct species from its savanna cousin, and the okapi, a beautiful and shy creature with zebra-like stripes on its legs, often called the forest giraffe, which was unknown to science until the early 20th century. Off the coast of Africa lies the island of Madagascar, a world unto itself. Having split from the mainland millions of years ago, its wildlife has evolved in splendid isolation, resulting in a menagerie of creatures found nowhere else on Earth. The most famous residents are the lemurs, a diverse group of primates with over 100 different species, from the tiny mouse lemur to the loud howling indri. The island is also home to bizarre chameleons of all shapes and sizes, and the strange nocturnal aye, a primate that uses a long, thin middle finger to tap on trees and extract insects, occupying the ecological niche of a woodpecker. Spanning across Southeast Asia, from India to Malaysia and the islands of Indonesia, are ancient rainforests that are among the oldest on the planet. This is the home of the orangutan, the gentle person of the forest, who spends a solitary life swinging through the canopy. These forests also conceal the clouded leopard, a breathtakingly beautiful and elusive cat, and the proboscis monkey, known for its comically large nose. In the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia, we find a different set of wonders, including the spectacular birds of paradise, whose males perform some of the most elaborate and bizarre courtship dances in the entire animal kingdom. For all their beauty and importance, these incredible worlds are facing an unprecedented crisis. The jungles are disappearing at an alarming rate. Every minute, vast areas of rainforest are cleared for agriculture, particularly for cattle ranching and the cultivation of crops like palm oil and soy. Large-scale logging operations, both legal and illegal, cut down ancient trees for timber, while mining projects scour the landscape in the search for gold, diamonds, and other minerals. This relentless process of deforestation is not just destroying trees, it is systematically dismantling the most complex ecosystems on our planet, piece by piece. The consequences of this destruction are profound and far-reaching. The loss of these forests contributes significantly to climate change. When forests are burned or cleared, they release massive amounts of stored carbon into the atmosphere, accelerating the warming of our planet. The disruption of rainfall patterns caused by deforestation can lead to droughts in some regions and floods in others, affecting agriculture and water supplies for millions of people. Furthermore, as we destroy these habitats, we are pushing countless species towards extinction, many of which we have not even discovered yet. We are erasing a biological heritage that has taken millions of years to evolve. This loss also has a direct human cost. Many indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the forests for thousands of years, their cultures, traditions, and livelihoods intrinsically linked to the health of the ecosystem. As the forests vanish, their homes and way of life are destroyed, and a wealth of traditional knowledge about the natural world is lost forever. We are silencing the voices that know the forest best, the very people who have been its most effective guardians. The destruction of the rainforest is therefore not just an environmental issue, it is a profound human rights issue as well. The mystery of the jungle is not something to be feared or conquered, but a precious gift to be protected. Its value cannot be measured simply in terms of timber or land for farming. Its true worth lies in its staggering biodiversity, its role in stabilizing our planet's climate, and its potential to provide us with future medicines and knowledge. It is a living library of natural wonders. We now stand at a critical juncture. We have the knowledge and the ability to slow this destruction. We must act now, with urgency and resolve, to protect these vital ecosystems, not just for the sake of the magnificent creatures that live there, but for the future of all life on Earth.